Hello and welcome, my sexy meatballs. How you doing today? One of the worst things for me was trying to figure out my freaking keyboard. So what I wanted to do is I wanted to show you guys how I made my own uh, static rainbow keyboard profile. It takes less than 5 minutes. It's not a big deal. It might even be faster than trying to find one on the internet. I probably will not actually have the download link on here because it's so gosh darn easy to make and make your own. So let's teach you how to do it. So first thing you want to do is you want to download Corsair Gaming's keyboard utility. I should have the link in the description there for you guys. It's actually called Corsair's Utility Engine if you're looking for the specific name. But this is going to be pretty much our end product today. But you can kind of make it however you want. So let's start off by making a profile. We're going to call it static. We're going to call it Static Rainbow 2 because I already have Static Rainbow that I actually really enjoy. Once you get your Static Rainbow 2, you're going to go to Lighting Effects, and we're going to create about you can create as many effects as you want, but we need to make one effect per color. That's the weird thing about this. You might be thinking it might be awesome if you just like made a gradient and just like bam, and you just like make a gradient across here of rainbows. It just doesn't work that way. So what you have to do is instead you have to go to static and you want to pick the certain keys that you want to be that color. So I'm going to pick about this many keys and we're going to make them red. If you want to go with weirder colors that are not exactly these basic colors, all you got to do is grab the slider over here and make it whatever the heck color you want. So you can make them like a little bit deeper red or like a little bit lighter red or a little bit weirder purpley red, however the heck you want. I'm just going to stick with the basic colors for now. After you get done with that, add a new effect. And we're going to grab a bunch of new keys over here, and we're going to go with the next color in the line. So we're going to grab an orange key. We're going to add a new effect over here. We're going to grab a bunch of keys. We're going to go with yellow. We're going to add a new effect. Just go all the way across over here, man. We're going to go with a green. We're going to add a new one. And make sure if you don't end up grabbing all the keys, just stop and restart. Just make sure you grab all the keys in order here, as many as you want to, and it's going to work out so much better for you. Trust me on this. We're going to add a new effect over here. I'm going to turn it into dark blue. I'm just going to make this entire area right here, just for simplicity purposes, purple. And then for the last one, I'm just going to make this entire area red. Very, very simple. If you want to, feel free to make it a little bit more fancy. If you don't like any of your certain colors right here, you want to just sort of adjust them just a little bit. So let's say you like purpley colors more. You can just say, okay, I don't want that to be red. I want it to be purpley. I don't like oranges at all. So we're going to say, screw that. We're going to turn them into yellows. Yellows, we're going to turn them into more greens. And this is one great way to, make that, we'll make this like a yellowy color. We'll make this like a green color. And instead of green, we're going to stick with more blues, like more of a better gradient over here, more like light blues and dark blues and stuff like that. And that can kind of just keep the gradient a little bit more fun for yourself. Just pick whatever the heck colors you want as you go through here. You can always adjust them or change them later if you want. But I went with the standard Roy G. Biv type rainbow to start off with. If you don't like any of the certain colors, you can delete these at any point. Just delete an effect and make a new one, or just turn it off. Just say, hey, you know what? I don't like that as purple. Let's just turn it off. It's as easy as that, guys. Um, I'm not super duper skilled at this thing, so I'm not going to try and even remotely say that I'm good at making any of this other stuff. But I'll show you guys really freaking quickly if you wanted to make some sort of like wave or something like that, just to show you what you're supposed to do. Click this thing like 8 times. Blah 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 blah. It might look sort of goofy right now. It's just pure white. Yes, that is true. So just move these guys around a little bit. We're going to change the colors in just a second to make them rainbow. I think that's enough. But I'm just going to make these rainbows. We're going to make this one red, orange, yellow. You can mess around with it if you want to make it work out perfectly for you, but this is definitely more than enough for me. So we get a nice rainbow gradient right there, right guys? If we like purple better and we hate oranges, well, slide it over, man, make it more purpley. That's fine. Purple. We love the purple. All right. After you get this done, what you want to do is you want to make sure you have all your keys highlighted, and then it should start working already. So you can see it kind of going in action over here if you look across here. If you want to make it happen faster, you can change the lighting time to maybe 5 seconds or something like that, 4 seconds, and you'll have this nice little gradient kind of going across over there. I think 4 seconds might be perfect. It's going to kind of go all the way across and then kind of just like make it seem like it almost continues across, because we've got the tail to 4 and the lighting time at 4, so they kind of just go almost perfectly smooth all the way across and forming back on the other side. Um, if you don't like that, you can always just turn that off and just leave it as a static gradient. I mean, that's what I like to do. I don't like all the movements. It messes with my eyes when I'm looking at the monitor. I don't like to see all these random movements, so I just like the static colors here, guys. I just like them to stay the same the entire time, and that's why I really like this. If this tutorial helped you out, man, I'd really appreciate that like button getting pressed. If it didn't, I'm sorry. I apologize for sucking up and stealing your guys' time. Thanks for watching, and have a super duper delicious day.